Coming to you straight from the heart of Nashville. From the media room at Music City Center to downtown Broadway, it's CMA Fest 2026. Here's Roger the Wild Child and Baby Daisy.
All right, guys, we are back and welcome. We have a amazing, beautiful artist here. Christina without an H. Yes. Anna with only one N. Yes. And Cash.
Ana Cristina Cash, actually, reverse, but really close.
Cristina Cash. Okay.
Ana Cristina Cash, yes.
Did I say that wrong? Or? Oh, Ana Cristina Cash. Yes.
It's all good.
So welcome to the show today. We're so excited to have you on here today. So you've got some interesting roots, some background. Yes, you got some Americana in you. You've got some Cuban in you.
Yes.
Where does this all come from?
Well, I'm originally from Miami, Florida. So my parents are from Cuba, but they moved in the 1960s. Clearly the communist regime came and it was no fun and everybody left and they moved to the U.S. So I grew up speaking English and Spanish at home, listening to country music my whole life. I fell in love with artists like Faith Hill, like Martina McBride, Leanne Rimes, and I've been in Nashville for 12 years.
Oh, wow.
So what I do essentially is I create a fusion of country music and Latin music. So this last album that I released, the Sunshine State album, I have Spanish versions of my country songs as well.
Oh, do you?
Yes. And that was produced by Willie Breeding and by my husband, John Carter Cash.
John Carter Cash.
Yes.
Sounds like you're related to the Cash family.
Yes, sir. Yes. So my husband, John Carter Cash, his father was Johnny Cash and his mother was June Carter Cash. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
That is so sweet.
So what got you into the music scene?
Well, I signed my first record deal with Sony Music when I was 15 years old. So I started really at about 8 or 9 years old on a program, a large network called Univision Network. It's the largest Spanish-speaking network in the country. I was a little girl, so I started doing competitions and also musicals on television. So I had to learn kind of to be a professional and work with TV producers at a very early age. And before that, I sang in my Catholic school. I sang in the choir. I sang in church. I always loved to sing for people, and eventually I started writing my own songs. And when I was signed for my first record, they, still a little girl, I guess 15, 16, they put me together to work with several Grammy award-winning producers, so I released my first record in Spanish. Even though English really is the primary language that I speak, I still am very fluent in Spanish. And as time went on, like several large events, like singing for, NFL games, baseball games, I sang at the White House for the president in 2006.
Nice.
And in 2015, I was the first Hispanic woman in history to sing at a presidential inauguration.
Way to go.
And then, just down the line, moved to California from 2010, 2014. I released the West Coast Sessions. That was a pop soul record in English, essentially. And then I moved to Nashville. And country music had always been in my heart. I've always loved country music and fallen in love with country music. And I released the Shine record in 2020. Mm-hmm. And that was more, like you say, the Americana influences with the country and like with some of the rockabilly. But this record that I just did, the Sunshine State, I would say is like a true country record, but more of a contemporary pop. And now I'm working on something else that's more traditional country. I sing on the Opry all the time. It was my 15th time on the Opry recently.
Nice.
Yes.
How does that feel being on that stage?
Incredible. So the first time I had the opportunity to perform, I was invited by John McEwen from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, my husband, John Carter Cash, and I to sing with him 2015. And then I think we were on stage for Daly and Vincent's invitation to join the Opry in 2016. And then 2019, I was able to debut with my own compositions and by myself with my own songs. So it was a tremendous opportunity. I don't take it for granted. Every time I'm there, I feel very fortunate to be there. It really feels like a family at this point. I'm performing again there with John, actually September 11th. So I'm super excited.
Way cool.
Who has been your greatest influence in music?
Gosh, so there is a wide array of influences. As far as country music, I would say people like Reba McEntire, like Dolly Parton, like Leanne Rimes. I grew up with her music. Since she had crossed over into the pop radio as well, that's why she got to me in Miami, and then I fell in love deeper and deeper with country music. I listened to the Chicks, when I was young as well.
Oh yeah. Those were the days.
The very famous record, Martina, like big voices, great songwriting. As far as the Latin music, Selena Quintanilla was a huge influence on me as a little girl, just seeing this lovely Hispanic woman. Even though I'm of Cuban-American origin, she's of Mexican origin from Texas, and I'm from Florida. I still thought it was so cool that this girl could kind of cross into both markets with the English and Spanish, and had a beautiful smile. And of course, it was terrible tragedy what had happened to her, and it was very shocking. She died at 23 years old. She was killed. Yeah. Oh, no. But Gloria Estefan, I've worked in their studio a lot since I was a kid. Emilio
I
Gloria.
love Gloria.
I love Gloria.
I grew up listening to Gloria Estefan.
Yes, they're the nicest people in the world. So Emilio and her have really opened the doors to their studios to me since I was young. In Miami, they had like the coolest studio. And I just actually released a Christmas single with Emilio Estefan this year called One More Year. And we did a Spanish version called Un Año Más. And we shot like a big crazy Christmas video in Miami that was released this past Christmas. So, but it's fun. I'm quite a mix. I always thought like, you do what you feel, you're authentic, you live your best life, and you just hope people can follow you along. And that's it. Yes.
You have an awesome family.
Yes, you do.
Yes. Angels all around you.
Yes. Yes,
absolutely. Well, I appreciate you taking time and coming and seeing us today.
Yes.
And where are you going to be performing?
Yeah, so I'm performing at Plaza Mariachi for the Oh My God Block Party on June the 6th at 12:30, and I will be back at the Memories of Honor booth on June the 7th. I keep getting it wrong. On the 7th over here for CMA Fest. And I will be at the Latin Trailblazers event tomorrow, performing at Americana Fest September 19th, performing at the Opry September 11th.
Yes.
Performing at Billy Bob's in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, September the 10th. And just follow me. I always have all these crazy things going on.
What about Houston?
Houston. I hope to perform in Houston. I want to.
Okay.
If you know a venue I can perform in, by all means.
I know a few. I live in Houston. So,
do you?
Yeah.
I need a venue out there to perform in.
We'll talk. I'll talk
Seriously.
my people will talk to your people.
Well, really, my manager, she's trying to create like a Texas tour around the Dallas-Fort Worth show. So if I could book something that week in Houston, I will be there.
There you go.
Yes.
Awesome. All righty. Ana Cristina Cash.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming out, and have fun today.
Thank you. I'm having a blast. And I love her hat so much.
I know. All righty. All right. And we'll be back live from Music City Center. It is Roger the Wild Child Show right here in Nashville.